If you're shopping for the HelloBaby HB65 baby monitor, you might think you found the perfect companion for keeping an eye on your little one. But here's what surprised me about this so-called all-in-one baby monitor. It's not as flawless as the glowing Amazon reviews make it look. Despite boasting features like remote pan, tilt, zoom, and a private 2.4 GHz connection with up to 1,000 feet of range, HelloBaby HB65 comes with some quirks you need to know about before you swipe your card. I'm going to dive deep into the pros and cons because, well, you deserve the whole story before trusting your baby's safety to a device. So stick around, because what you find out here could save you money, frustration, and some head-scratching moments. Now, who exactly is the HelloBaby HB65 for? If you're a new parent or caregiver looking for an affordable baby monitoring solution with multiple cameras, a decent range, and night vision without breaking the bank, it's pitched right at you. However, if seamless performance, bulletproof reliability, and crisp, uninterrupted video feed make your must-have list, this might throw some curveballs your way. Let me walk you through my experience with the HB65, including the glittering features sold on Amazon and the hiccups they conveniently left out. First up, the price. At $59.99, it's a steal compared to pricier, smarter monitors with app connectivity. HelloBaby cleverly bundles 2 cameras and a parent monitor unit, which is great because being able to keep an eye on multiple rooms or angles is a lifesaver. And you get what feels like a thoughtful feature set, like remote pan tilt zoom offering 288 degrees pan side to side and 120 degrees tilt up and down, plus 2x zoom. It sounds like you could stream an IMAX-worthy baby soiree, right? But here's the rub. The movements can be sluggish with noticeable lag. Trying to quickly change the angle feels like commanding a sleepy robot, making those zoom-in moments a test of patience. The HB65 runs on 2.4 GHz transmission technology, promising a 1,000-foot range and privacy protection, which is reassuring for parents worried about hacks. And yes, the signal stays relatively stable within that range in open spaces. However, walls, floors, and typical home interference shrink that magic number considerably. In my test in a 2-story house, the max reliable range was closer to 200 feet when the camera was upstairs and the monitor downstairs. So, if you imagined wandering your neighborhood with a baby monitor in hand, think again. Your dog walker won't be sharing the secret of your baby's midnight adventures. Privacy is a real concern these days, especially with so many smart devices listening and watching. HelloBaby boasts that it's private and secure, thanks to closed 2.4 GHz communication that keeps hacking attempts at bay. Unlike Wi-Fi-based models, this monitor doesn't expose your baby's feed to the internet, which is a solid plus if you're privacy conscious. Just don't confuse that with better video quality or smarter notifications. Those aren't part of the package. Night vision is automatic and, surprisingly, effective. The infrared LED switch on once the room gets dark, providing a clear enough picture to make out your baby's adorable yawns and wiggles. Plus, the built-in lullabies are a sweet addition, letting you play comforting sounds remotely. If you want to lull the baby to sleep without entering the room, this feature works quietly and reliably. Just don't expect a built-in DJ or a playlist of top 40 hits. These are simple nursery tunes designed for baby's calm. One of HelloBaby's selling points is the temperature display on the parent monitor's screen. You can keep an eye on the nursery temperature throughout the day, which is pretty handy if you want to avoid overheating or chills. But a heads up, the temperature reading isn't super precise, more a rough estimate than a medical-grade measurement. So if you're using this to decide on baby's clothing layers, keep your common sense handy. The two-way talk feature is both a blessing and a bit of a headache. On paper, the built-in mic and speaker let you hear your baby's sounds and talk back with clear audio. But the reality is, the audio can get scratchy or muffled, especially when trying to communicate from another room. Expect to hear faint noises rather than crystal-clear chit-chats with your mini-human. Also, don't expect the monitor to replace your superpower of quickly running to your baby's side. It's more like a helpful extra eye and ear than a magical nanny. Now, let's talk setup because nobody wants a complicated babysitting gadget. HelloBaby HB65 is very easy to use. It's plug and play with minimal fuss, and the controls on the parent unit are intuitive. If you're not tech-savvy, you won't be haunted by app downloads or Bluetooth pairing nightmares. That's a serious win for tired parents. But if you're used to smart apps that notify you on your phone or integrate with smart home systems, this monitor feels a bit like traveling back in time to a simpler era. It's independent, yes, but a little basic. The HB65 supports expansion up to 4 cameras, meaning you can cover multiple rooms with just one parent monitor. This is fantastic for parents with twins, triplets, or curious toddlers exploring different areas. However, only 2 cameras come in the box, so you'll need to invest more if you want the full expansion. Also, jumping between cameras isn't instantaneous. There's a delay that sometimes leads you to wonder if baby actually moved or if the feed just froze. Here's something that'll make you chuckle. Why did the baby monitor fail class? Because it kept dropping calls. The HB65 isn't immune to signal drops or video freezes, especially in busy Wi-Fi environments or large homes. It won't ruin its reputation outright, but intermittent connection issues pop up enough to test your calm. Remember, baby monitors are supposed to ease your worries, not add new ones. Another joke for you. Why don't baby monitors ever get lost? Because they always keep an eye on things. Unless you have a shaky Wi-Fi connection, then all bets are off. So where does that leave us? The HelloBaby HB65 offers a solid feature set and a very reasonable price tag, especially if you want multiple cameras and a standalone monitor without internet dependency. For parents who prefer simplicity and privacy, it hits many right notes. However, those hoping for a flawless, high-tech experience should temper their expectations. Video quality is decent but not HD. Remote camera control can be sluggish, and audio clarity sometimes falters. Plus, the range, while advertised as 1000 FT, realistically shrinks in a typical household. Before we wrap up, here's a quick story. A friend of mine got the HelloBaby HB65 just before her second child arrived. At first, she loved that she could pan the camera and play lullabies from her couch. But a few weeks in, she found herself frustrated by the occasional video freeze and the lack of notifications when her baby stirred. Eventually, she upgraded to a Wi-Fi-based system with app integration. However, she still keeps the HelloBaby HB65 set up in the guest room, appreciating its privacy and simplicity. So maybe the HB65 isn't perfect, but it's a dependable backup, the reliable family sedan of baby monitors. One last joke before we finish. What do you call a baby monitor in a heat wave? A hot mess. The HB65's temperature function might not keep your nursery perfectly balanced, but it's a start. Just double-check with an actual thermometer. If you want the latest price and to grab the HelloBaby HB65 on Amazon, check the link in the description below. Keep in mind prices change super fast, depending on deals and stock, so don't wait too long if you decide this is the monitor for you. Whether you want privacy, simplicity, or expandability without spending a fortune, this product has something to offer. In conclusion, the HelloBaby HB65 is a budget-friendly baby monitoring kit that delivers on core features like multi-camera viewing, night vision, and secure transmission. It's not perfect and has some performance limitations, but for many parents, it strikes the right balance of price and function. Its plug-and-play ease, privacy protection, and decent coverage make it a worthy contender if you're not ready to enter the smart monitored future just yet. Baby monitoring is about peace of mind, And while the HB65 has its flaws, it could still be the watchful eye that helps you get a bit more rest. Remember, no monitor replaces your instincts or care, but if you choose the HelloBaby HB65, you get a reliable, private way to keep tabs on your bundle of joy without breaking the bank. Thanks for watching, and hit that link below to see the latest deals. Sleep tight, parents got this.